Good morning, Cowboys. I'm Riley Delian, and I'll be your host this morning. Coming up on today's show, we have an update on the stock market, volunteering during COVID, and more. Today is February 1st, 2021, and Candy News Network starts right now. Welcome back. Seniors. A senior quote Google form was emailed out from Canyon Yearbook. Quotes must be school appropriate, and you only have one chance to submit your quote. Please have all submissions in by February 6th. If you were online last week, you might have heard of GameStop, Robinhood, and shorting stocks. But what does this all mean? Here's Patrick to give us an inside scoop.
In recent news, vast amounts of teens and adults indulge in investing their own money into the stock market, hoping to make a profit in returns. The basics of the stock market is where investors buy and sell most commonly known stocks like Tesla, United, etc., which are shares of ownership in a public company. After you purchase your first stock, you'll join ranks of investors around the world who are using the stock market to build long-term wealth, overall growing your input of money day by day. Earlier into the year, Robinhood, a stock investment app, has been the talk of the hour, with more and more individuals signing up and getting started. This financial service company offers a mobile app in order for people to invest in stocks, which is also trending as Reddit users from across the internet learn about investing too. For more information about stocks and Robinhood, be sure to tune in later this week where we go more in depth. For Canyon News Network, I'm Patrick Hunter. Now back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. While this was a turbulent week for Wall Street, our weather this week looks to be stabling out. Here's Kat with this week's weather report.
Hey Cowboys, I'm Kat Gonzalez here with your 7-day forecast. This week's weather will look fairly different compared to last week's gloom. Today we'll see a partly cloudy sky with a high of 64 and low of 45. Tomorrow the sun will come out to say hello and greet us with a high of 66 and a low of 45. On Wednesday, there will be a 30% chance of rain, while Thursday is expected to be a windy day. Both of these days will have a high of 64 and a low of 43. On Friday and Saturday, things will start to warm up as temperatures will reach 70 degrees during the day and 45 at night. Finally, Sunday will be another sunny day with a high of 72 and a low of 43. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely loving this sweater weather. That's all for me. Now back to you.
In club news, congratulations to our speech and debate who competed this past week and took home first and fourth place finish. Speaking of being involved in clubs, it's always a good way to give back to the community, but with COVID-19 and its restrictions, being involved and volunteering is harder than before. Here's Priscilla with more on volunteering during this pandemic.
With the current pandemic changing the lives of all people, many students are looking for ways to substitute in-person activities for socially distanced online alternatives. Here on campus, we have many clubs who offer volunteer opportunities in order to give back to our community. CSF and Big Hearts for Little Ones advisor, Ms. Goodwin, explains how COVID has affected volunteering.
So it's kind of made us a little bit more tech savvy in how we can communicate and still get the same goal met without ever leaving our own homes.
Canyon senior Myowa discusses how volunteering during this pandemic is hard but necessary.
It's definitely made it harder because being in person, having to wear masks and finding areas where it's safe to do that.
Not only does our community need volunteers during this time, students can also benefit from helping others.
They have a ton of different opportunities for you to get involved in your own community and help and make those connections even though we're not physically with the people. There's ways that you can send cards to the children in the hospital through the computer, and so you never even have to leave your home, and you can send tons of them.
Cowboys, whether you feel safe going out or prefer to stay home, there are many ways to make a difference in our community. Reporting for CNN, I'm Sammy West.
Well, that's all for today's show. For more updates, make sure to keep up with us on Instagram and Twitter at CHS News Network. I'm Riley Delian. Have a great week, Cowboys.